I will concede that was definitely a lemon.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
You already got the you found everything noise.
Oh, I didn't even...
So let's go scream at this child.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Oh.
Homewrecker, Cole Phelps.
Questions for us?
Try.
So once you've decided what you want to say, hit accuse anyway, just to see what he says, and then back out and pick what you actually want to pick.
All right.
It's pretty worth
Some
it.
of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Some of the bad cop responses are also good, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you pick for most of this, because she's a 10-year-old girl and didn't do anything.
Why don't you tell the truth, Michelle? Something really bugs you about your mother's jewelry.
You really are horrible, you know that? What makes you think that?
What? Okay, so we're trying to prove that.
I'm just going to back out of it.
Don't ask, you never find out.
So he's asking if she knows anything about the jewelry, and she's like, IDK.
I know it's painful,
Good job.
Michelle. This may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin
And for
watch.
someone who said they didn't pay much attention
Daddy
to
bought
it,
for her birthday.
you sure seem to even know the brand.
Right. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was
God,
supposed
school
to be
dances
there,
are
but
stupid.
She didn't show.
Wow,
So
this
what
is
did
the
you do
episode where Damon bears all.
Hate everything.
Daddy came
Oh,
instead.
you got the high school as the location. Hit accuse, hit accuse.
You're feeling guilty about this, Michelle. What were you up to that you missed your mother?
You're crazy. I was waiting out front exactly where she asked me to be.
Your adult
Ask my
face is
teacher if it
weird.
isn't so.
Alright, what was the question again? We're good detectives.
Oh, last see your mother yesterday afternoon.
Oh, and she says dad came to pick her up
Nothing
instead.
personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
That's probably truth.
She's being kind of shifty.
Sometimes their reaction does change after you hit accuse.
Oh, I see.
Because they're mad that you're being a shit.
did
Oh
he
no!
come get
It was
you?
probably bad cop.
Ah!
Of course.
But sometimes it totally does change when you hit that, no matter what.
Ride home.
Fucker.
Not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Okay, so she knows something.
She shifted her look. Uh-oh.
I think your father was violent with your mother. I think they weren't very happy, and you should tell me, young lady.
You may be the police, but you have no right to talk about my mom and dad like that.
What's husband's? What is husband's alibi? I think it might be doubt.
Like I made a mistake.
Because she said it was a makeup present, so obviously their things are not okay.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the
Go
police
to your
are
room, please,
here.
Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure.
Back-to-back interrogations.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
What? You could not be waiting to shove those shoes down his gullet faster, can you?
No.
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
You're like, hell yeah. Take these. Objection!
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
How many dicks you been
Let's
seeing,
say,
Rusty?
unless you just outed yourself.
Yeah, really. How many dicks you been sucking, Rusty?
I mean, he's a detective. He does know a lot of dicks.
You phoned in a missing person?
Okay, that one.
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was at a dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
What evidence we got?
His alibi?
Well, they were asking where she was, right? Phoned home this morning. She didn't come home. She left around 9:30. Oh, you might be right. Because she said she called and he did not answer for a while.
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Muller. Not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different?
Good job, child.
You better
What?
think about leaving, or you're gonna have some trouble on your hands.
Oh, I should have bad copped him.
But that makes total sense. Fuck this game that I
So
love
you
so
were
much.
here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, this
Oh.
is probably where it wants it then. Okay, well,
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
you know,
I told
like
you I was
murder.
here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car parked by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Well, he's right. We haven't checked there yet. Historia
Your wife was
violence.
beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true. God damn it.
Yeah.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is
Nobody
a very
likes a drunk
bad
either,
idea.
Rusty. Shut your mouth.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You got to be kidding me.
Man,
Put
I
the
bet
cuffs on it.
This is an
it's gonna be
outrage. I
like
didn't
the last
kill my
case
wife.
where I
Your
go
daughter is
to
the next
a
Muller, so I'm giving you a break.
a third party's house
Don't
while
make me
he's
come
there, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, you need to come down to the station to interrogate the witness," and then I'm gonna end up closing the case up at the third location.
Should go back in there
third
and
party
bust his
location.
ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Before you talk to her,
Uh-huh.
go back to the house they were just in, but go around the right-hand side? Yeah, like around back. I thought there was something back here. Not the shed. No. What's that over there?
Fire can. Nope. Ain't nothing. Hey, what's this? Nope.
Oh, never mind. Talk to what's-her-face then. I might be thinking of this in the wrong order.
Wait.
You looking both ways like a good boy.
I
Phelps
am.
totally would.
Yeah, I'm being a Boy Scout now. I
Yes,
learned
ma'am.
my lesson after getting hit by that
Terrible
car.
news over the
Almost
radio.
hit.
And you can
But
help
you're a
us
cop,
with
so
our
if they
inquiries?
hit you, that's
Yes,
bad.
sir.
That's like double
Had a
crime.
row last
At
night.
least.
I heard
Maybe
his
it's 2.5
mother
crimes.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Look, there he is, criming right now.
Stop!
Step away from the incinerator. Don't
Oh,
let him
shit.
get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Tap X to tackle him. Oh! Oh! Target acquired! Target locked in!
Football tackle!
Criminal seeking Phelps.
Criminal seeking missile.
Phelps missile. Surface to Phelps missile. What do you think
Now
he's
what you burning in here, buddy? Oh, he's burning his shoes!
Oh, that looks bad for you.
Hugo.
I can
See,
explain
it does. But she was totally stomped to death with a shoe that had, like, texture on it, though.
Get him booked in at
He
Central
does say he has an
Then put him in an interview
explanation.
room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
No, I only
Yes,
kicked
sir,
the shit out of my wife a little bit.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't.
You just came in here and ruined this
Need
little girl's
somewhere to stay,
family.
Michelle.
I did.
You have other family?
You told her her mom is
Grandparents?
dead, and
Aunts,
then
uncles?
5 minutes later, tackled and arrested her dad.
Field and
Call
And then
her.
was like, you gotta find somewhere else.
Why
It's
are you
like, no.
hurting me,
Juvenile
Mr.
hall to
Police
talk to you in the
Officer?
meantime.
Well, I just plain hate children, ma'am.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
I think there's a police box you can call over to your right somewhere also.
Be-de-de-de-de.
There it is. Conveniently, its light is on to tell you that, hey,
Hey,
use
stupid.
me.
Go look.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Galloway,
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
564.
Checking for you, Detective.
Did we get Ray Pinker and the
Belmont
technical
High,
services team to a house at 130 North
1575
Bonnie Bray
West
Street?
2nd Street.
Oh man, good on
Thanks,
Rusty
ma'am.
doing actual work over there on the radio. Cool, so now you can either
pretending to be dad?
go to the high
Won a
school
medal and is solving all the cases.
or straight to interrogating the guy.
This guy looks like that shithead.
Roy?
Yeah.
Kinda.
I should steal a new car. I mean, acquire it for police
Ooh,
business.
go for that nice red one.
Hey!
Hey!
I'm gonna tackle that fucking car. Alright.
Got it, KGPL.
Okay, I guess I can't acquire that one.
Phelps is just like bumbling around
Ma'am, get out of
traffic.
the car, please.
Wait,
Oh, I need-
officer, my bag's in there.
Rusty was already in there. He was ready. So do you want to go to the morgue or do you want to go to the high school?
I'm gonna go to the morgue first. All right, Rusty.
Imagine if Phelps just went up and down the streets like, I need you to get out of the car. And they're like, okay. And then he just goes to the next car. He's like, I need you to get out.
You know the way. You can drive.
Central morgue way.
Where are we headed?
Okay, lesson learned. To stop a vehicle, hold triangle to kick them the fuck
I'm
out of the
surprised,
vehicle.
you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimonii.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Oh, Rusty.
I'd say never change, but we gotta work on that alcoholism. You say it's healthy, but your liver begs to differ.
He doesn't even have one. It just goes straight through him.
he just pisses whiskey.
Yep. He's a cyborg. Uses whiskey as fuel. He's like Bender.
Oh, Jesus. All right, let's have a look at the corpse.
All right, what do you got?
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
That looks like a shoelace. Narp.
So I was right.
I believe that's the...
But just to be sure.
Yeah.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Oh, his telephone is
White.
lighting the bat signal. Just walk around and use another man's
Operator,
phone.
give me R&I.
Give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks for your help.
To the high school. Doodly 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 doo.
To the Phelps mobile.
Which is whatever car he currently stole at the time. Or maybe this ambulance.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going? You've got to be kidding. We're driving this? Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that.
Wow, way to
How so?
stop in the
Young
fucking
on
crosswalk,
joining their work
Rusty.
too much. The wrong kind of man.
No one said he was a good driver.
Around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Yeah, I'll have to do that sometimes when I've been drinking too much. Close one eye.
And squint and see if you can see things.
Well, it definitely helps. At least me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know.
Yep. It's fine.
This is a nice ass high school.
Yeah, it is. Probably has a bell tower.
It's nicer than my high school. And mine's not from the 40s.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the game.
Oh, shit.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say
There he
so,
is now.
yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Da-da-da-dum.
Why can't I get on the bicycle? Ching ching, ching ching. Stop in the name of the law.
Where's it going? Oh, stairs. Rusty, get your shit together. Where you at?
Yeah, thanks, asshole. Way to not help. Oh, is Rusty gonna hit him with a fucking car?
Oh, it's almost mashing X time. Oh, just gotta get a little closer. Oh. Hup, 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 hup. Huh. I want a mod for this on PC where, after a successful tackle, he does a German suplex.
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you low-key motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
See, I always thought those kinds of hats looked silly.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Cole's just like, ooh, it sparkles. I'm gonna keep that.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Good old paddy wagon.
If you don't mind.
I think now you also can do some exploring here? Since the investigation music's going around. Is this the car in question that,
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Well, I'm gonna jiggle the rope a little more.
Okay. It's a snake. Look at me.
Okay.
A nope rope. But it's an actual rope. We gotta put in that phone call.
Call Central.
Show some hustle, Rusty. Or don't. Up, 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 up.
Spring.
Phelps, 1247.
Who do you think did it? The husbando? Or the child molester?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide.
You're about to be doing some interrogationing.
I am.
And then you'll have to decide.
I will have to decide.
Is the evidence so obvious, or is there a curveball?
I need to stop and think for a moment. Okay, I think I have my...
You have an inkling?
You drive.
so.
I need to go over the case notes.
Let's go interrogate some dudes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
See, Rusty, if you weren't drunk, you'd know where we were headed.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
It's time to do some quality policing.
Crack a couple skulls.
Or to do some not quality policing and then guess correctly.
Could be that.
New objective. Charge somebody.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
I forget who's in what room.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down on my sack.
Well, we'll start here.
Let's find out. What's behind door number 2? Hey.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
I'll just start from...
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Well, he's right, we wouldn't. Oh, it's a little shit. Oh, Isn't it? What's the description on bloody shoes say? Oh, just size 8s. Oh, what do you think?
I'm gonna bad cop it. Because I don't know.
He's a little wiggly.
But not...
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Scritch.
Oops.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Okay. Whatever. I'll just try shoving the bloody rope in his face.
Which we found in the trunk
Be like,
of the
look!
car.
Look at the snake!
I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me.
Because he's what, a mechanic? I don't think that's it, but I don't remember what it is. But don't listen to me. I've been wrong literally every time, so. What's it say on overalls, just while we're here? Whoop. At least I think it said he was a mechanic. I don't remember. So his line of work shouldn't involve rope, but clearly there was rope.
My wife is
no
the victim here.
Well, I'm fucking this up royally. All right.
But so am I.
You gonna cry about it?
Do without her.
I don't know. Not have somebody to beat. That's what you'll do without her. Scritch.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Well, you've got the overalls.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Oh yeah, did you burn those too?
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
I forget, didn't they say the tire iron also came from a certain type of car?
Yeah, Chrysler.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
So leave for now, because we still gotta talk to the other guy.
Yep.
And then I think you can come back and talk to him, because I think sometimes you'll find some of these where one guy will say something, which will open up a new question with the other one.
Ah, I see.